Hi guys,
Hi,
I'm Mac,
and I'm Hannah.
and this is Cyberfreeze. Woo!
Woo!
And today we're finally filming a video,
Woo, 3 months almost. And it is Who's Most Likely To?
and we're really gonna find out things about each other and how we view each other, and I'm very interested to see what happens.
Me too. I will say this is my first time playing with someone, so don't come for my questions and be like, girl, what? This is my first time. Okay? Without further ado.
Let's jump in the video.
So let's say we meet 17. We're having a conversation somehow. We meet 17. Oh, I'm 17. I love you. Who's most likely to make a fool out of themselves? Like, not even embarrassed. A fool. The word fool. Like, you're a fool.
I know my answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. But here's the thing. For me, the reason why I think you is because you're an extrovert. So you would actually have a conversation. I'm too shy that I would just not even talk to them.
Yeah. I thought so myself too, because I embarrass myself all the time, and the only reason I don't feel embarrassed is because the people I surround myself with don't make me feel embarrassed. So if I were to be thrown into looking at Mingyu, I would just
Now mind. This one I feel like I know the answer already, but I'm so curious to what you think. So
okay.
who is more likely to get canceled?
To get canceled?
Yeah, who's more likely to do something and get canceled for it?
Oh my gosh, the way I feel this is such a hard choice because we both say stuff. We both say some things. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with my answer.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. You're such a Sagittarius. Mac, when we're having a conversation, it's about something like drama. I'll be like, I don't know. I feel like I should say it. And she'll be like, no, she was. It's like, oh my, what are you talking about? Or she'll be like, deserved it. It's like, I don't even feel bad. It's like, what the heck are you? Who is this? Because she's so nice most of the time. Most of the time, when it comes to me, except when she called me Caillou, but we're going to skip over that. Most of the time, she's really nice to me. And then she was like, yeah, deserved it. It's like, okay, that's my piece.
I agree. And the reason why I said me is because every time we ever talk about something, if it's any type of thing, Hannah's Hannah tries to be kind of give their point of view, but maybe this is why they did that, or maybe it's why they said that, and I'm like, no, screw them, no, they can talk to their bad.
No, but it's honestly so refreshing though, because I'll be thinking it and then she says it and I'm like, yeah, true. Right, that's why it was kind of hard. But I was like, she'll say it. She would say it.
2 for 2 on a green. Yeah. I love this.
We know each other so well. All right, this one is, who is most likely to have a song written about them, good or bad?
Oh, wow. Here's the thing. It's I know what I would want to say.
Uh-huh.
But then I'm like, would that actually be?
Say it, and then we'll discuss.
Okay. All right.
And then we'll say if it's good or bad. We'll say.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Do you think the song would be good or bad?
Here's the thing. I chose me because in my little Delulu part of my mind, I'm like, I want a song about me.
Oh, okay.
So I'd like to think it's good, but then again, I am the one who's gonna get canceled. So maybe it's oh my gosh, maybe it's a diss track.
A diss track against Mac. I'll be writing it. No, I can see that for you being a good song. I chose me because I'm like, there's no way someone would write a good. It would be bad. Because I'm not the nicest person in the world when I'm upset at someone. So I do tend to be very rude when I'm very upset.
We went 2 totally different ways. I was like, Delulu, and you're like, I'm gonna make someone mad, and they're gonna make it this song.
No, it's so crazy. I can see cause you're put together. You're pretty nice most of the time. I'm like, yeah, she have a good song written about her. So I can see your point of view. I see both their point of views.
Yeah. I see it. I see it. Maybe we'll both be right. Maybe we'll both get songs.
Well, I don't want a bad song written about me, so maybe we'll both be writing the songs then.
Yeah, in a good way. We'll both get good songs.
Hopefully.
This one, I think, really tells about a person. Okay, I think this really tells.
Okay.
Who's more likely to buy an overpriced photo card?
Oh. Overpriced. How overpriced are we talking? Do we get a range or just like that is
Just overpriced. Like you just like it's like you know it's overpriced, but like this is the only place you can get this photo card. Say it's like a photo card you've been wanting and there's only one person selling it and it's just overpriced.
Okay. I feel like that it can either go either way though, because that's like a life of a K-pop stan.
Yeah, yeah.
3, 2, 1. I've literally done it, so I have no excuse.
Because when Hannah like when Hannah's like a fan of someone, when she like ults an idol, she like ults an idol, and she's like, especially if they have like a photo card that has just something about it that like makes it that photo card, she'd be like, I need that photo card. I need that photo card in my life right now.
Yeah, that is my process. And also, out of the two of us, I bought more stray photo cards than you have.
Oh yeah.
I bought like 3 or 4, and the Yoongi one I bought was $25. So I have no excuse. And I bought a $20 one off my sibling. Yeah, they overcharged me, and I still bought it. So I can't argue at all. I'll do this one for the drama. Who is most likely to actually pull one of their faves? No mercy on this one. Shoot us who you think. Wow, we got besties supporting besties. All right, what do you think, me?
I feel like Hannah could draw like anyone in. Like though your like aura is just so like inviting and friendly and like trustworthy. Like I'm someone who I never talk to people I don't know. Like I hate making friends. And she was literally a stranger on the internet and she managed to get me to talk to her. So I feel like you would meet them and they would just like, I like her vibes. And I feel like you could pull them in.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. I never thought of myself that way, so that's really heartwarming to hear. I chose you because I'm bad at talking to everyone, so don't be like, wow, Max slayed with that. And Hannah's like, okay, but I chose you because you have like, okay, how am I gonna say this without sounding weird? You're put together, in my opinion, you have put together aura, and like, sorry, I have questions on people that are put together, but I don't have questions on you, but I'm just saying. So that's why I thought Max was, I'm like, oh, she's so put together. It's like, how do you know, like CEOs have that aura of like, I know my stuff.
Oh, yeah, girl boss.
Yeah, girl boss.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Like, you know your stuff, and you're just like, bada bing, bada boom.
Oh,
and then when you're quiet, when you're quiet and you don't talk, you just shut up. No, I'm just kidding. When you're quiet, it doesn't seem like you're off-putting. It just seems like, oh, like a cat, like poised. Like she's not talking because she's just poised.
Oh, okay. Wow. Thank you, Busty. Who is most likely, this kind of piggybacks off of yours, so I love that. Who's most likely to date an idol and not tell the other person?
And not tell them?
And not tell them.
Well, that's evil, first of all. So this is an evil person. I have an answer.
I have my answer too.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, what? Not me. I'm gonna state my point right now.
Okay.
You do things without telling me. You dye your hair. You cut your hair. I get when you get concert tickets because you don't want to jinx yourself. But you cut your hair, you dye your hair. I want to hear those things, and you don't tell me anything. I feel like you're most likely to, because you would be like, I just won't tell her right now. I'll tell her later. She'll find out somehow.
No, you know what's so funny? She always says this, but she does the same thing. She cut her bangs, and I didn't know until she was like posted, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, my bangs!" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, when did you do that?" She was like, "Oh, like 3 days ago." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And then when she cut her hair, She didn't tell me until after. So I think it's just so funny that like you're like she tells me, but like you do the same thing.
I don't
You do the same
recall.
thing.
I feel like one time I literally said, you know, I was like, I'm about to cut my hair, and you're like, oh, let me see when it's done. You always go, let me see when it's done. You said it like 3 times, and those are
No,
like the
no.
situations.
The last time you cut your hair, I didn't know until the video went up.
My bangs?
No,
Oh,
your
yeah.
hair.
Oh, because that. Was just I didn't expect it to be that short. That's why I didn't say anything.
Oh,
I didn't know.
okay.
I didn't know it was gonna be that short. Did you know that yours was gonna be that short?
No.
Really?
It was supposed to be like. So because here's the, I don't think this would be either one of us. Like I don't think either one of us would do this.
Yeah.
So I think I just like how would either one of us sit there and be like, I know this massive thing,
Right.
but I'm not gonna tell the person.
How could you not tell the other person? That's
I
like
know.
evil.
And it's like you would be like the only person I could tell too. So it's
Right.
like, why would I not tell you?
Right. Yeah, I would 100% tell you. It's like big news. Yeah, because if I can't confide in you, who the heck am I gonna confide in?
No, so I don't think either one of us would do this. But I think both of us are so like it's not me that it just proves it would be neither one of us.
Yeah, literally. Okay, then can we spice it up?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say the person you dated said, "Oh, you can't tell nobody." Would you still risk it? Like they told you. They told.
I'm still telling you.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Because it would be crazy being a K-pop stan and then dating an idol. Like you gotta tell your closest friends. I wouldn't tell anybody else. If a K-pop idol is one
Yeah.
I would not tell
Yeah.
anyone else.
Yeah. No one
I would
else.
tell her. It feels like a secret when you don't tell everybody something. Secret. Yeah. Okay. I like this. Mine is gonna have a little example. We're gonna have a little story time.
Oh, okay. Ooh, love that.
So the question is, who's most likely to choose a K-pop concert over like an event, a special family event or something going on? For example, you have Aunt Tiffany's wedding on the 25th, where you're a bridesmaid, but you also just got last-minute ITZY concert tickets for the same night. Someone shoved them in your hands, said, "I can't go to this ITZY concert. Take them."
Can I ask a question?
Yes, you ask questions. I'll make up the answer on the spot.
Where are the seats?
You are third row. You're not front row, but you're third row.
Oh, okay.
You got that VIP wave moment. I feel like if it happened to both of us and we would both go, it'd be a little devilish combination. Yeah. Why did you choose you? Why the person we both chose?
I chose me because I feel like I'd just be like, I don't care about that one.
But you are a bridesmaid. It's your Aunt Tiffany's wedding.
I'd be like, listen, all the love, but like third row at with ITZY, Rujin right in front of me, and I get a little. I'm sorry, Auntie, but like I don't think about me in this scenario.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I chose you too because you did not say this once, and I felt it, so I'm like, okay. I would have that guilt of like I just effed it up. You're gonna hate me. I'm so sorry. That ITZY concert would be me cutting myself off from my family. Like it would be like that's what I've just done.
See, this goes back to where you're too nice. Like you'd be like, oh my gosh, I can't do that to my aunt, and I'm like, freak my ass.
No, what's funny? You think I'm so nice. It's not that I can't do it to my aunt. It's the everybody's opinions about me after. Like I can't handle it. Like my aunt. Okay, Aunt Tiffany, you'll get over it. But it's like, what does Aunt Rhonda think about me because I just did that?
This one actually has nothing to do with K-pop,
But
I feel like I feel like this is the easy answer.
Okay.
But like, I want to see if we agree. Who is most likely to be late to plans?
I already gotta hold this up. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, my biggest pet peeve. It's 3:31. She's texting, okay, I just gotta set up and then I'm ready.
First of all, this time I had an excuse because I literally just got home. So this time I actually had an excuse.
Okay.
But like a lot of the other times, I know I have to do something before we talk.
Mm-hmm.
But then I just lay in bed scrolling on TikTok, and then I look at the time and I'm like, oh, I've got like 5 minutes to like go to the bathroom, get water, and come.
Right. You know what I've done today? I'll tell you my daily plan because we're filming at 3:30, so I'll tell you my daily plan. I woke up at 6. I went back to bed, and I said, okay, Hannah, you gotta shower before this time because your hair needs to dry. You need to do this. Oh, and you need to do this, and then you have 10 minutes to prepare, and then for the remaining 10 minutes that I was prepared and waiting, I sat here listening to music. I sat here all set up, listening to music. Yeah.
All the other times, I have no excuse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All the other times. Most of the other times, I have no excuse. But this time, I did have an excuse.
Okay, well.
So, you want to come out for all the other times? Okay. But today, I actually had a valid reason.
All right.
I can't record with you if I'm not in the house.
Next time I'll get you.
You know what's real funny though is she's like, this is my biggest pet peeve of her, but like my biggest pet peeve of Hannah is we'll literally be talking, texting each other, literally texting each other, and she'll text me something and I'll reply in like 30 seconds, and she doesn't come back to answer whatever I just texted her for like 4 hours. And I'm like, where did you just had your phone? Where did you go? What happened to you?
I send this. Sometimes I see it and I'm like, oh, I'll respond in a second. I clear all my notifications and then I forget. And then I'm like, oh, I didn't see it. Instagram's not giving me notifications. Sometimes Instagram really doesn't, but sometimes it's been so long, I have to lie. And I'm like, oh, I didn't see it.
Okay, so I think we can both agree that like we both have pet peeves.
Yeah, but the pet peeve we're talking about was definitely you. Mine is, who is most likely to get into an argument with a little kid? I can see it literally happening. Yeah, you say your answer.
Right. I always say this, and I mean it. I don't like anyone else's children. Like Hannah, she like wants like her like she wants to be like a teacher or something. You know, she wants to like work with kids. I'm like, yeah. Like all I think about is when we were at the zoo and I was trying to make a penguin, and I love penguins. You guys, I love penguins. And there was this little kid running around, and his mom wasn't doing anything. And when we walked away, I was like, I hate children. And Hannah was like, I thought he was cute. I was like, no.
I was like, it was so adorable. He was so happy about the penguins. So like Mac and I's first outing together as friends, and she says, "I hate children." I'm like, oh my god, it was goofy. But yeah, I can see Mac not like, but just like, no, get out of my way. Like you're in the way. Yeah, that's what I chose Mac. No, because I knew you were so happy to see the penguins too, and I felt kind of bad. I was like, oh, because the whole time we were there, she's like, where are the penguins? We gotta go see the penguins. And you know what's so funny about Mac and I's friendship is we're both like considerate for each other, but we're not considerate people. I would say it's like a for each other type of thing. So she was like, oh, what do you want to see first? I could tell she was itching to see those.
Literally, the zoo was so big and it was so hot. We were like, okay, we're just gonna go to like certain places. And I was like, I gotta see the freaking penguins. And Hannah was like, oh, I want to see the lions. And the funniest bit was the first time we looped around the lions, they weren't out. And then we went to the penguins, and I was like, oh, the penguins. And then that kid was there, and I was like, and then we literally got lost. And then we looped back around the lions, and they were.
Yes, but it's so funny thing, we caught the penguins at a good time, low key, because they were just coming out. So we slayed.
Last one. This one, I feel like it's kind of similar to your first one, but also not in a way. I don't know. Anyway, who's more likely to act like they don't know an idol if they meet them IRL?
Okay. I know my answer. Alright. The regular one.
Oh.
I just feel like it would be easier for you because you're so calm, cool, and collected. I would be like freaking out, and I have this thing when I get really excited, I like kind of squeal, and I can't help it. Like it's like it just happens, and so that would be my like oh, but you would be calm, cool, collected.
For me, the reason I chose me was just because I'd be so panicked. I'd be like, don't make eye contact.
Right.
Don't look in their direction. Like the second I catch and realize that they are them, I'd be like, oh, I don't know
Right.
them. I've never heard of K-pop before in my life.
Yeah, you have to like, cause I don't support people like coming up and being, oh my god, can I have a picture?
Yeah,
There
yeah.
was this video where this girl like walked past and hype it, or this person walked past and hype it, and they were like, oh my god, I love your music, I'm going to
Oh,
your show. Really quick, um, I I feel like no hate to you, but you couldn't get up the courage to.
I think you could do that. Like you would be able to like walk past them and be like, "Oh, I love your music," blah blah blah, and keep going. Yeah. I would walk past them and be like, "I don't know, no eye contact."
Because I feel like if we were together, I would say we. I know it would be my role.
Yeah.
To say it, like we would automatically fall into those roles.
Yeah.
I'm confident in picking you.
Yeah. Hannah would take the lead. She'd be leading. I'd be like hiding behind her because I'm shorter, so I'd be like fully behind her. She'd be like, "Oh, that's really good." I'm like, "Yeah."
We love your music. Who's we?
They're like, who's we? Who is she talking about? We? It's just her.
Right, and now they're crazy. That would be horrible to mess up in front of your fave. I don't want them seeing me mess up.
That's like I feel like that'd be the biggest reason I'd be like don't talk to him because I feel like I'd be so nervous that I'd be like and I'd be like, oh my god, no, I can't believe I did that.
Or I would like mumble so bad they'd be like, what the heck she saying? I'm
like, oh, all right guys. Oh, all right guys. That was the last question, and it is unfortunately time to end the video. Tears.
But if you want to see more of it, give the video a thumbs up. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.
And if you want to see more of our faces, all of our links will be in the description below. You can also check the playlist on the channel. And yeah, catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.